Imagine never having to go to the gas station again. That's the reality for customers of Duke's Garage, a Denver-based company that's changing the way we get around. Their expert staff of car enthusiasts have made car restoration a way of life. And now they're taking it one step further. Recycling classic cars and converting them into 100% electric.
Zero emissions. I mean, that's the ultimate.
When we get finished using up the oil, it's done. It's not going to be replaced.
On one element, people like to say, hey, I care about the environment. But even put that aside, what we want to say is let's just make a vehicle that's really cool.
Skyrocketing gas prices are forcing many consumers into trading in their gas guzzlers for hybrids and driving less. Mike Owens is the general manager of Duke's Garage. He says that more people than ever are opting for electric vehicles, and his customers are loving the results.
The feedback from the public is people, come to me saying, wow, this is a great idea.
Just the whole idea of driving a car home and plugging it in like you'd plug in a vacuum cleaner, I just thought it was cool.
Initially, we picked a 1965 Ford Mustang. It has this element about it. And so what we did is we made it electric.
Well, the advantages of an electric car over a fuel-driven car are, in a lot of ways, operating costs.
The other exciting benefit of an electric vehicle is 100% torque at 0 RPM, which means that as you're at the stoplight, you drop it into first gear, you can beat the other vehicles. It turns out in 1902 we had electric vehicles. But at the time, America had an abundance of petroleum and it didn't worry about pollution.
But the last few years, it became pretty evident to everybody that it's not going to be replaced. When we get finished using up the oil, it's done.
If we decided tomorrow that we're not going to do that anymore, I'm not going to go every week and give 40 bucks to the gas station, you could then have a political crisis in the Middle East or in Asia where the oil would stop flowing and our moms would wake up the next day, take the kids to school, our way of life would continue.
When prices of gasoline a few years ago had really jumped up, we had people lined up at the doors.
Now we have people who have bought electric vehicle conversions from us where they're 100% solar, okay? So they wake up in the morning, they hop in their car and they take off and they know all of it's being charged by the sun. Our goal is to provide a range of 70 miles on a single charge, a top speed of 70 miles per hour, and a charge time of 7 hours.
My name is Chris Sheridan, and I'm the Electric Vehicle Systems Engineer here at Duke's Garage. The vehicles have three main subsystems: the battery and the battery management electronics, the motor controller, and the charger.
We're changing. Life isn't going to look the same in 50 years.
Our model is really conversions of old cars that people don't even make anymore, and actually recycling them.
I've got everything that I want. I've got the lines, I've got the nostalgia. I just don't have the big loud noises and the emissions that go with it.
We crossed paths with Beck Motors. They've been making replicas of a 1957 Porsche Speedster. We said, we'd like to take your kit and put in our own electrical battery management system and motor and what have you, and sell and market this as the e-Speedster. There's a lot more to a vehicle than just 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It's braking, it's suspension, it's turning, and what's really fun is when I take people in the vehicles and we push those limits. It's exhilarating.
Boy, it's a lot of fun. If you guys have had a chance to drive, the Speedster, it's a fantastic, fun car to drive.
What's really neat about it is I've met people as they're looking at the car say, this is a great car. Why don't they make it? And we're saying, we do.
The expert staff at Duke's Garage is waiting to hear from you. If you're interested in learning more about their electric conversions and auto sales, give them a call, 303-487-1355. Or you can visit them on the web, dukesgaragellc.com. For BlueFusion.tv, I'm Audrey Walters.